Okay guys, so here we are. It's dark, it's windy, it's cold, and it's drizzling on and off. So perfect day to come and check out the lighthouse. So we're going to go down and have a bit of a look through the cottage. I've gone the wrong way, but you can see she's a rugged bit of coastline. There's the mighty lighthouse up there. It's actually higher than I remember. I should be right. It's a bit of a climb, but yeah, should be good. Hopefully you can still go out in the balcony and have a look. But there's a bit here. Lovely cafe over there serving all sorts of nice things. I've got myself a coffee. It's a good coffee too. But we'll wander over here, the Lightkeeper's Cottage.
She can't be bothered with that one simple courtesy. My way for her. She's having a whinge. Miserable old bandicoot.
A shipwrecked adventurer had so seen the fair winds blew me all the way from Germany. And although I became one of the best boxers in Queensland, my closest scrape was as an assistant lightkeeper at Cape Leeuwin. Now my labor here was made more pleasant by encounters with Eva, who's a pretty and very charming keeper's daughter, with whom I once shared a kiss. Unfortunately, as the door being open on the seaward side, a fisherman noted our innocent moment and scurried off to tell Eva's father. Well, soon there was a substantial cursing and a violent knocking at the door, which occasioned me to make a hasty escape, made all the more expedient thanks to the neighbor's horse. I rode hard to Augusta, and then realized that my worldly possessions were all behind me, and never was enough.
They're talking pictures.
But damn serious. He doesn't talk lots. That's the danger. The lighthouse. I just want to help. I've seen him put oil on there. Plenty of time. Dad's on duty. There's a crime story. He's one of the other guys. But he was busy with
Unreal guys.
It's even on a wave. Pretty hard on his shoes now.
If I put it there, if you put it here, it makes it put it.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, don't worry.
We'll watch it next time. Or you can sit next to it.
Here we go guys. The old Lightkeeper's cottages. I reckon it wasn't too flash living here. I know why. Cottage 3. Duties of all lightkeepers comprise the care and efficient maintenance of the light apparatus, town dwellings, equipment, jetties, roads, boats, etc. and of the grounds attached. Geez, there the word cut out. I thought it was just metal light in the land. A bit more than that. Impressive all the same. I have no idea what this cow is. Leeuwin Marauder. From March to June 2010, 85 cows were positioned across the Margaret River region as part of the world's largest public art event, Cow Parade. In July 2010, the cows were auctioned off with the proceeds going to the regional beneficiaries and charities. Please climb the lighthouse, not the cow. Leeuwin Light House is the tallest in WA and second tallest in Australia. It stands at a height of 56 metres. Looks higher. She's going to be a cracker to climb. Well, I hope this old fella can make it. Cape Leeuwin 1895 lighthouse was established. Apparently there's a real interesting film in the museum area. It's really well done actually. Those talking frames is interesting, and they've got a little theatre, a little mini theatre room there, and it talks about the story and shows some amazing facts. A lighthouse being built. Look at the people up there looking down. Oh, you can see for miles. We'll be up there soon, guys. Getting a little excited. Oh, I still got the kid in me. I don't remember it being so high as a kid, but it goes up and up and up. She's big. They need it all right. The coastline there is absolutely tragic. Alright, we'll be climbing it soon.
So the 3 cottages and the 3 lighthouse keepers, and the pointy roofs was to withstand the wind gusts.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that was the design that was the original design.
I was reading down there that they had more to do to maintain the grounds, the jetty, all these sort of things.
Yes, they did.
That would have been busy.
They were very busy, yeah. Because they didn't have to cart it too far. They had to make it into limestone blocks as a bit of a jigsaw puzzle and get the blocks hauled over here, horse and cart, and they would build the lighthouse. So they had different conditions. Some days were calm, but mostly they weren't. So it was a very dangerous job at the size. This lighthouse only took 9 months to build. 9 months, 300 men. Now they would have been building the cottages as well because they were made of limestone, and you'll notice that each of the houses had a little outhouse, and that was considered a bit of a luxury. That was like having hot and cold water, because in the little outhouse they would light the fire under a big copper, fill it with water, and they would have hot water for bathing, washing their clothes, a real luxury in those days. So they were busy doing that. Here they built the lighthouse. As I said, there would have been not 300 men here all the time, but 300 were involved, and it says, you know, they put their calico tents up. I don't know how they kept them from blowing away, but anyway, that's what they did. Yeah. All right, so we'll go up a bit further.
Does it turn 24 hours a day now?
So, yes, it does. It tells me. So you can see the handle in there.
Oh yeah.
That is attached to this. And it's round up.
Oh, that's what they used to use to wind that chain up.
Yeah,
Oh,
with the
geez.
handle on it. So the wind the chains.
How often would they have to do that?
Every 2 hours for about 20 minutes. Yes, that's really strong. Wasn't That wasn't an easy job. So we've got the electric motors now. You can see that the shaft is turning, which turns the lens. That's that clock machine I was talking about. So the handle goes on here and it winds the chains back up. Wind and wind and wind and wind. And then you have to do that every couple of hours for about 20 minutes, yeah.
Wow. Fantastic, isn't it? Look at the view. This is amazing. Wow, unreal. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. Visibility's not too good.
Unreal. It's a rugged piece of coastline, isn't it? You know, it really is. But, wow. So, did they used to get out there and walk around there and clean the windows? Crikey. They could have that job on their own. Especially when the wind's blowing 100k an hour. Unreal. I suppose they'd be tossing up who was going to be on shift on the nice days. Everyone would want the nice days
Well,
off.
they had
How good is this? Hats are off because she's blowing. You look out to the sea, you can see why they need a lighthouse. a chore. That was worth the tour. Just fantastic. The history of this lighthouse is amazing. Those stairs just go up and up and up. So I don't think they would have been sealed in the day. Those windows have been put in. Ooh, that wind would have blown through there. Tell you what guys, that was an absolute highlight. That was fantastic. Really fantastic. If you're coming to Augusta, save your $20 up and come and do the museum and the Leeuwin Light House walk. If you got vertigo, maybe better not. Or cling to the wall. It was unreal. Stone. So this foundation stone, laid by the Honourable Sir John Forrest, the Premier of the colony, 13th of December 1895. There's one way to have your name etched in stone. Dedicated to the world's mariners, 10th of December 1896. That was 2 years it was built over. Well, the 9 months it was built over actually. 12:30. Oh yeah, we're going good. So here's the memorial that they've put up for these sailors. So the N-Class Destroyers Association Memorial Wall, erected by their shipmates to honour all those who served N-Class Destroyers from 1939 to 1945. Oh, so this is the sailors that lost their lives during the war. Wow, it's a lot. Geez, some of them kicked on. It amazes me how those old war heroes managed to kick on for so many years when life expectancy seems so short these days. 94, 89. These guys kicked on after the war. 85. So here's that cow again. He's keeping an eye on all the... Look, he's got the hook on. Keeping an eye on you, me mateys. Well, so far, as enjoyable as Augusta has been, this is a highlight. Jewel Caves tomorrow, I think. Do them tomorrow morning. A bit of book in tonight. Don't rely on the fact that everyone's going home now, school holidays starting to wrap up. But yeah, I tell you what, they serve good coffee over there. There's a museum there, apparently put together by the same people that did the War Memorial Museum in Albany, which was absolutely fantastic. We went there last week. I couldn't video it, unfortunately. Fantastic, guys. A must do. Put it on the bucket list. Flying the Australian flag warms my heart.